We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We are back. Yeah. Classic. We are back. We are back.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of NasCar Radio. This is episode 264 of NasCar Radio, where trading cards and racing meet. I'm in Pal Van. With me is the man, the myth, the legend, PSA and White Castle Hall of Famer, Logan. How are you tonight?
I feel like I've been on unpaid leave. Of course, when we're off, we're always on unpaid leave from the show.
Yeah, exactly. So we got a great show for everybody today. We're going to, well, if you haven't realized it, but the 2026 Racing Card Hall of Fame nominees, that ballot's out there. So we're going to go over all the nominees. If you haven't cast your vote, to kind of let you know the 40 cards that are being nominated, and you get to select 10. So we'll dig through that. We have the Spellbound word of the week and King's Court, and then whatever else happens.
Whatever minutia and wrong ways we turn. Yeah.
Exactly. So thanks to our sponsor, Panini America, and welcome new YouTube subscriber, Will Steele.
Hey, look, a new subscriber.
Yes. Hey, look, I'm looking.
Yeah, and then okay, and then we also have another new Rumble subscriber, Happy Dog 09.
Hey, look, a new subscriber.
I looked. I can actually see it.
There you go.
All right.
We appreciate that. And then, of course, our shout-outs to Scott Boys, Mike H. IndyCar Cards, Chase Blaylock, Randy McDonald, Kyle Katz, Tim Mozzie, and High Octane Cards. Please, we read them, so please leave them. Had a lot of comments.
Golf clap.
I can
Thank
hear it.
you,
Yeah,
guys.
very good. Yeah. And what else? I feel like we got some other stuff. No new releases yet. I haven't seen anything. I know Donruss is coming. Donruss first off the line we should get. I don't know when it's coming though. I think last year was July, so.
But we got them all in. I mean, literally by the skin of our teeth, we got all the releases in.
Like 2 in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks of December.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the olden days.
I need to open some Donruss 2025 Donruss. I heard people say that they had the VIP cards in there, and then some of them said they were like 2024 VIP cards. So I don't know.
And I got I opened up a box. I don't remember what it was. Remember I showed you guys that I got a 2024 card.
Yeah.
Card.
So maybe that was some of that.
Yeah. But I think they put cards in contest cards in the Prism. So I guess you had that really small window to redeem them. It's like not that big, itty bitty.
Yeah, because it was the 24th, so it was like 6 days. If you're quick. So anyway, that contest winner has been chosen.
Yeah, we did not win.
We did not. Which is probably good for Misha, so.
Yeah, he wouldn't want us around.
Alrighty. Let's go to the 2026 Racing Card Hall of Fame.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. We need everybody to vote. Get your votes in. If you don't vote, you can't complain about it.
That's right. Uncle Val says vote.
That's right. So we have 40 cards, and we'll go through them.
Oh, that looks cool, man. So you got what, like 10?
10 per slide?
Screen? Wow.
Yep, 4 slots. That's right. So over there, we'll start at the top row from left to right. The 1911 T36 Barney Oldfield, no number on that. Next is the 1960 Parkhurst Hawes Wax Ray Harmon.
Ray Haroon.
Thank you. Card number 1.
Yep, he was the first winner of the Indianapolis 500.
That is correct. At a Canadian release. And let's see what else. Oh, next, 1970 Fleer drag strips. Andy Granatelli, no number on that.
Yeah, that's a cool card that in those 70 drag strips. I didn't even know that issue existed till probably maybe 10 years ago or so. I was at the National and I saw one of those cards in somebody's showcase, and I'm like, what is that? And I think it was who was it? I forget what card I saw, but anyway, I saw a card and I went, man, I don't even know what that is. And I bought it because I had no idea. And then of course we started seeing a lot more of them. But remember, we had a chance to see Andy Granatelli. Gosh, it's been a long time ago now. Was it 2011?
2010, 2011.
At the Indy Card show, and he didn't show up that day.
Yeah, that was the big one. We saw him the day before, thinking he was going to go to the show, which was always going on, but then they moved the show to the Indianapolis Speedway. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I had some of those. I knew the other ones. That's a great little set.
Yeah, that's a cool little set.
And okay, next on the list, we'll continue on. That's the 1982 Kidco Tough Wheels Dale Earnhardt number 4. That's the yellow.
Yeah, I saw one recently that sold at auction. It's not in King's Court. It went for some pretty serious money. It was I think well over $1,000 for a PSA 9.
I think I did see that. That's a tough card.
It is a tough card, because they kind of bang around in those packs of die casts. So yeah, to get a high grade to stuff, because there's also a PSA 10 out there in population. Wow. I wish I had it.
Yeah, and then moving back over to the left, the 1977 Sportscaster Richard Petty, number 11-15.
Yeah, those are cool cards. Of course, they're oversized cards. I'm sure most of you guys have seen the Sportscaster cards before, but those were issued. It was like a subscription back 77 through 79, and I think there's and this is off the top of my head, I think there's 2,184 total cards across all different sports in the Sportscaster set, and there's 120 or so, I think, that are just auto racing.
It's a lot of cards.
It's a cool little set. I decided years ago to start grading those, and I was doing them here and there. And of course, with all these PSA price increases, it costs. You know how much it costs to grade one of those now? One of those oversized Sportscaster cards?
$30.
A little bit more, 40. It's $39.99. It's
wow.
Ridiculous. So I finally just ponied up the money and got it done, and got that, kind of, washed my hands of it, and it's done. But back when I started doing it, I think it was maybe $10 or something. It was cheap back then. But anyway, keep on going.
Next on the list is the 1983 Uno Darrell Waltrip, card number 28.
Yeah, I know you can speak to the rarity of those cards.
Those are tough as well. Yes,
they're very tough cards. I know that there were some uncut sheets out there as well, right, Val?
Yeah, there were a few uncut sheets. A lot of it came to market. I think it was 2006 when the Chobad estate basically was starting to sell uncut sheets, and I don't know if it was sets or not, but then somebody had bought them all up, and this stuff started slowly trickling out. So, but it's all dried up now.
Yeah, that's still a cool card. That's a great set. It's a 30 card set.
Correct. Yeah. Next on the list is another tough one, the 1986 Sports Star Photographics Harry Gant. No number on that. That's a short print.
Yeah, and he'll be inducted soon into the NASCAR Hall of Fame, so that's going to be cool.
Yeah, I got one of those signed. I got to get it authenticated.
Yeah, those things are, like Val said, they're super short print. They're hard to find. You just don't see the Harry Gants pop up very often. It's kind of like the Tim Richmond, the Dale Earnhardt. I think Terry Labonte's kind of tough. There's several of them that are tough.
Yeah. Next on the list, we start to get into the 1988 MAXX, the Alan Kwiecki card number 58.
Yeah, of course, we all love 88 MAXX. That's what started a lot of us on our collecting journey, collecting NASCAR. But, Alan Kwiecki, of course, he passed way too soon. But that's his rookie card right there. And it's I think it's fairly sought after in high grade, PSA 10. And that's a good thing about the 88 MAXX is that, with that white border and everything, they do grade very well if you get them centered and have not decent corners. So.
Yeah, that 88 MAXX is the first mass-produced set, and it's like that, 52 Topps baseball set, just a bunch of rookie cards and a lot of subjects, 100-card set. So next on the list is the 1988 MAXX Caballero card number 90.
Yeah, three-time champ, Hall of Famer. In fact, all three of these guys are Hall of Famers. I don't know what more you can say about Cale Yarborough. He was a heck of a racer. He could take a 10th place car and win with it. So he just knew how to drive the cars.
Won 3 championships in a row.
He sure did. And then of course Jimmy eclipsed him with 5, which I call the lost years of NASCAR. But anyway.
Next on our list is the 1988 MAXX Bobby Allison card number 30.
Yeah, we love Bobby. I know both Val and I have met him many times. Or, we met him many times over the years. Always very gracious, always very nice. Of course, his autographs are pretty prolific out there. So if you have a signed 88 MAXX, trust me, he signed a bunch.
That's good though.
It is good. I mean, he was a great guy. Like I said, he was down here. What was he down here for? He's been to Memphis. He had been to Memphis several times over the years, and every time he came, I went and got his autograph. And there was one time where there wasn't even hardly a whole lot of people, so I just stood there and talked to him for a little bit till somebody else rolled up. So it was pretty cool.
All right, that's first set of 10. Next set of 10, 1988 MAXX Mark Martin, card number 48.
Yeah, we need to give him a round of applause because I think because of him, we got rid of the playoffs. Playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's his rookie card.
Yeah, the kid from Batesville, Arkansas, which is really not far from Memphis. I knew a girl that went to high school with him, and I asked her to bring her yearbook from high school one day so I could see his high school picture. She brought it, and I said, "Can I borrow it?" And I went and scanned it, and then I made some pictures of that. And Mark Martin was at a signing somewhere, and I put that in front of him. He looked at me and goes, "Where'd you get that?" I told him where I got it from. He goes, "Oh, okay. Yeah, all right." He signed it.
All right, next on the list, 1988 MAXX Talladega Streaks, card number 10.
Yeah, that I have to admit, that's a tough card. It's probably one of the toughest cards in the 88 MAXX set. But we've seen a lot of crazy money being asked for those cards over the years. I think it's finally starting to settle down to where it needs to be, price wise. But it is tough to find those in high grade. There's not a whole lot of them that have been graded PSA 10s.
To me, I was surprised that this hasn't made the Hall of Fame yet. That this was probably one of the big first chase cards variations. This was pulled early in the print run to make room for Darrell Waltrip, making it limited. And this was probably one of the first cards to hit the $200 mark, $250 mark back in the day, in 89, 90.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that, and and it's gone up since, of course.
Yeah, so one of the variations everybody is looking for.
Indeed.
And then next on our list is 1988 Max Winston Cup Champion card number 87.
If you've been collecting 88 Max for a while, you know that that card. I think they made a limited run of those because you don't pull that card very often. It's hard because that card actually has Dale Earnhardt on it, and they didn't have his permission to use his image. I don't think back then. That's why they pulled that number 99 card, and so that card's tough. It's a very tough card.
Yeah, that was a short print. I don't remember the exact episode, but we went through some of the marketing material for Max and that they released in 88, and that card was a short print. All right. Next on our list is 1989 Max David Pearson number 215.
Okay, you went down to the bottom row.
What did I miss? Oh,
That's
oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay, let me. All right, let me go. I'm going back for. All right, so now we're on the 1989 Winner Circle. Wendell Scott, number 37.
Yeah, of course, we all know he's the first African American to win a NASCAR Cup race in Jacksonville. Was that 1963? I think.
Yeah, 63, but it was the first race of the 64 season or something like that.
Oh yeah, but that's one man I wish I could have met. Never did meet him.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. In fact, all three of those winner circles are all Hall of Famers.
Yeah, next is the 1989 Winner Circle Fireball Roberts, card number 43.
That's a cool card. That's his rookie as well.
Yep. And then next on the list is the 1989 Winner Circle Lee Petty, card number 1.
Yeah, we all know about that card. That's one of what 5 that actually got distributed before they stopped distributing the cards. Because from what we understand, Val, wasn't it that they only distributed maybe the first 5 and that was it? All right.
Yeah, the first 5 in the checklist are kind of tough to find. So these winner circles, this was a little different. These were a track giveaway, and there were 5 different cards available at 9 different tracks. So you didn't get a whole set when you went to the race, and there was a table set up that you would sign a voucher, say you wouldn't do drugs, and they would give you the 5 cards at that time. And they did have complete sets that they did, I think, for schools. But again, this was before the first price guide. This was a giveaway. Black borders. They show every ding and everything, and also, a lot of these hit the trash as well over the years.
Yeah, unfortunately, and of course the brains behind this was Maurice Petty. Excuse me.
Yeah. He was working for Winter Circle Racing Parts. All right. Now, next. Well, actually, I take it back. We can go to the right. And the 1991 IROC Dale Earnhardt with no number on it.
Yeah, these cards came in like a cello wrapped pack. You got the whole set of cards at one time, and they were only available apparently at certain, Chrysler Dodge dealers back in 1991. And I remember when these came out, sets were going for like $1,000 for a set. It was the frenzy was unbelievable.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see. I've seen him in the price guide for 700, and that Dale Earnhardt is on one of the ends, and again it's cellophane, so a high grade is really tough for them. And Mark Barnes in there, Al Unser, a lot of the IROC drivers. It's a great little set, a little
Yeah,
oversized as well.
they're not your normal 2.5 by 3.5. And yeah, Val's right that the Earnhardt's on the end, and when you do the shrink wrap, what's it going to do? It's shrinking, and it's going to take those corners and kind of push them down a little bit. So getting those in high grade is tough. I think the highest grade at PSA is a PSA 9 of that card.
That is correct. All right. And next on the list is the 1991 Pro Set John Force, number 17.
Okay. What about David Pearson?
I thought I said David Pearson.
Oh, yeah, we
1989.
we didn't talk about it. I'm sorry.
All right. 1989 MAXX, David Pearson, card number 215.
Okay. All right. This really isn't his rookie card per se. I guess it's his first official rookie card, but he was in the 85 Sports Star photographic stickers back in the day.
Yes. And there's a variation on that. They misspelled David.
Yeah, I forget how they I forget how they misspelled
I
it.
think
Yeah,
it's DAIVD.
Yeah, there you go.
David. Yeah.
Yeah, but by this time he was pretty much retired. I think that car is his son's car. I think maybe somebody correct me if I'm wrong. That's Larry Pearson's Chattanooga Chew car. I think I may be right, but I may be wrong.
Okay. All right, so we do have nominees other than NASCAR and the 1991 Pro Set John Force card number 17.
Yeah, that's his rookie card. This is one of the ones I'm really hoping gets in this year. I've met that guy more than once, and he's like on energy drinks all the time, man. He's just like bouncing around and everything. And I remember one time I was at the motorsports park and I was handing him a card and I had it sitting on top of the box. He just grabbed the box out of my hand and started signing the box. he was like in signing mode, like in like Ricky Bobby,
That sounds like me with Richard Petty. I set down the book and to get something, and he picked up the book and signed it. Yeah. So all right. Next. And again, I'm another one who's hoping that he makes that this year. So next on the list, the 1992 Grid F1 Michael Schumacher card number 51.
Yeah, I think that's his official rookie card there as well. He was a great driver back in the day, man. I remember when he first started driving for Benetton, he was winning races with them, and of course, he moved on from there. But hope he makes it this year. Hope his card makes it in there this year. It's kind of a shame what's happened to him though.
Yes. So we've gone through 20. We're halfway through, and you can only select 10. So
Yeah.
I'd have hard trouble just picking 10 out of these 20, but no, there's more.
Yeah. But wait, there's more.
Exactly. Good radio voice.
Oh, thank you very much.
Next on the list, the 1994 action-packed Kyle Petty Diamond Earring, card number 92D.
Hashtag it's so shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool card. That may be the first card where they actually embedded pieces of, I don't know, I was going to say jewelry, but that's not right.
Diamond fragment?
Precious stones or something. Here we go.
Yeah.
And it's limited, so that was a tough pull back then.
Yeah, the chase cards there. Speaking of chase cards, the 1994 MAXX Medallion, 1988 MAXX Redemption, Dale Earnhardt, card number 99, and that is out of 1,000.
Yes, it's not out of 999. Val can attest to that in court.
Yes, there is a 000.
Yep. So let me think. Hold on. I'm ciphering on my fingers. 0 through 9. Yep, 1,000. Good job.
Thanks. Next on the list, we've covered that one quite a bit. That was a redemption. Next on the list, 1994 Wheels High Gear, Dale Earnhardt Jr. card number 183.
Junior. Yeah, that's another tough card in high grade. That's his rookie card, and I'm surprised that hadn't made it because those cards were really prone to chipping back then. All those Wheels cards were because they were thicker, and I guess the cardstock they used, just when they cut it, it would just chip off a little bit. So high grade is really tough.
It was a little thicker than a normal card. It's a premium card. And sticking with that set, the 1994 Wheels High Gear Kelly Kelly, Kerry, and Dale Jr. Card number 180, the Earnhardt kids.
Yeah, that one's new to the ballot this year. It made it through all the processes that we go through to get these things on the ballot. But that's a cool card. I've seen people that have the triple autographs on there. That's awesome.
That's really cool. Yeah. Yep. All right. Next on the list, 1996 Crown Jewels Elite Dale Earnhardt 7 Gems, number SG1.
Yep, that one is that one's not as tough as the one with the 7 diamonds on it, but it's still a tough card. And again, it's another wheels card that chips badly. I mean, you'll see those things new out of the pack, and you look at it and go, if this thing gets a PSA 7, it'll be a miracle. I mean, those are that bad. And then if you handle them, they seem to be flaky on the edges. So
right,
it's a tough, but it's a tough card. It's a cool card. I've got one of those. I've thought about getting it graded, but I'm like, it's not going to come back with a very good grade, so I'm not even going to try.
Right. Next up, 1996 Pinnacle Zenith 7 Wonders 7 Diamond card, Dale Earnhardt, number WC1.
I do not have this card. It is on my list for this year to find a good one and buy it. I decided over Christmas that I'm going to focus on some higher end NASCAR cards and save up for those. And this is one of them that I will be looking at heavily. I haven't seen any, of course, this year yet, but we'll see what happens. So hopefully I can pick one up. And if anybody's got one out there that they want to sell, just DM me.
Okay. Next on the list, 1996 Press Pass M-Force Sheet Metal Card, Dale Earnhardt, number M2.
M2. Yeah, those cards are kind of strange because they're like an acrylic almost, but they're not. They're kind of soft. You can almost bend them. They're so soft. Yeah, and of course it's got a piece of sheet metal, and it actually shows the front and back. Which, how many cards have you seen out there that will show the front and back of a piece of memorabilia? So that was what was unique about those. And of course, Dale Earnhardt's the one everybody wants.
Yeah, of course. All his memorabilia. Next on the list, the 1998 SP Authentic Richard Petty Dale Earnhardt Senior Tradition autograph, number T1.
Yeah, T1 for Terminator. I'll be back. This is another one just like the Earnhardt that I'm looking for this year. That's a cool card. I think is Val. Is that the only other card that's signed by both of them? That's a factory distributed.
To my
card?
knowledge, yes, it's just the two, the 1992 tracks and then this 1998 SP.
Yeah, so this is another one on my list. Again, if everybody's selling, I could be your Huckleberry.
It's a great one. And then the next on the list, 1999 Press Pass Signings Dale Earnhardt, the gold version out of 100 with no number.
Yeah, you know what that means. We love gold. There you go. Yeah, that's a cool card. I've got one of those in gold.
Same here.
It's beautiful. Yeah, Val got one this past year. It's a beautiful card. I wouldn't be surprised if that's one that makes it into the the Racing Card Hall of Fame. I was getting ready to say NASCAR Hall of Fame.
No, yeah, that big autograph gold on that card there with the white, great looking card.
It's a stunner. I mean, it's just a simple design with a nice bold auto in gold.
Next on the list is 1999 SP Dale Earnhardt Jr. Auto out of 500, and that's card number 83 in the set.
Yeah, again, there's that 8 and 3. I guess they were doing some number play back during those days, but I've got that card. It's a pretty cool card. It's you know it's from SP. I mean, to me, it's not the greatest junior autograph card, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, they're individually numbers. There was a time where a lot of the different sports, racing, hockey, stuff like that, where they're including the short prints as in the set as base cards and making it harder, different levels to try to complete a set with all the numbers. I was thinking of like the 97 SP Authentic with the single, double, and triple flags,
Yeah,
as well as the 99, 99 SP, the 2000 SP. So, but another great card. All right, so that is 30 down. Our final 10, starting with 1999 Upper Deck Signatures Collection, Dale Earnhardt Jr. autograph number DE3.
yeah, another junior autograph. He's got two of them on the ballot this year. That's a cool card. He's not in his fire suit or anything, and he's got kind of like I don't know what kind of haircut he's got there, but but I think that was when he was trying to break out of his dad's mold, and do his own thing. He bleached his hair out at one point and all that crazy stuff he did.
Yep, just trying to be his own person.
Yeah, can't blame him for that.
Nope. Next on the list, 2000 MAXX Racers Inc. Adam Petty, number AP.
Yeah, gone way too soon. This is one of those cards that for years you'd see people list it and it would say recalled. It's like, what does that mean? What are you talking about? Because apparently at some point in time, I think there was some kind of rumor that Kyle Petty wanted all of his cards recalled. And so people start putting that in listings and things. But it was a real tragedy, that happened, because I think he could have been the next great Petty to be in NASCAR, and that's just something we'll never know.
Yeah, same here. But next on the list, 2000 SP Authentic Sign of the Times, Jimmy Johnson, number JJ.
Yeah, the lost years of NASCAR right there, but
It all started there.
It all started there. But that's a great autograph that he's got on there, and of course you can actually see. I always say it, but you can see the H in Johnson. So
Yeah, he dots the where there's some Jimmy. Yeah,
and
and
it's not like the JJ that he does now.
Correct. Yeah, you got the full autograph. It's a great one.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
Next on the list is the 2002 Choice Rising Stars Kyle Busch, number 18.
Yeah, that I guess you could call that a pre-rookie card of him. I think that was issued out of I forget what set that was.
I think that was a set that was at some of the tracks or somewhere. Yeah, it's one of the ones I have not. I've gotten some of those Kyle Bushes, but I don't think I've gotten a complete set. I have seen like an uncut sheet or two.
Yeah, I don't have the complete set either. I know I picked up a lot of them, of like 10 or something years ago, and I've gotten him to autograph a couple of them since then.
Same here. And then the 2004 Press Pass Kyle Busch. This is the infield variation of card number 38.
Yeah, this is the tougher of the two. The other one's with the grandstands in the background, and this is the tougher variation. You just don't see this card very often. It just doesn't come up very often, as far as if you bust packs or on eBay.
Yeah, it's a shorter print than the regular one. We're starting to wind down here. We have the 2011 Wheels Element Chase Elliott Undiscovered Element autograph. That is card number UC-CE.
Yeah, that's one of his first incarnations of his autograph. Of course, now it's very different than what you see there. But I know somebody that pulled the number 24 out of that.
He did.
Yeah, somebody I know.
I pulled a 9.
Huh?
I think I pulled a 9.
Oh, is it the 9? Is that
Yeah.
what you? I thought it was 24. Okay, I stand corrected.
It's okay. And again, these are only available in hobby boxes in that silver foil pack.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was 24. I just had 24 on the brain.
It's okay. And then next up is a 2011 Wheels Element Chase Elliott Undiscovered Element card number 99. This is out of the base set.
Yeah, those cards you can still buy boxes of Element cheap, and you're going to get at least 2 of his rookie cards out of there. And chances are, if you send them into for grading, they're probably going to get a 10.
Yeah, you get 1, maybe 2 out of box, and you're right about the grading is because it's on that kind of older stock, no gloss. And I think I saw boxes that blowout for 75. They might have went back up to 95, but
That blows me away. That they're that inexpensive.
maybe if he does better, out of sight, out of mind. Everybody's chasing everybody that's hot. So
Yeah.
And speaking of hot, next on the list is a 2013 Total Memorabilia Kyle Larson card number 47.
Yeah, that's I I know Val remembers this. Me and my son went to North Carolina. We stayed over with Val, and we went to Press Pass's office one day, and they gave us a box of cards, and we busted it, and we were going back and forth picking which cards we wanted, and Tyler told me to get that card because this is my son, saying that he's going to be really, really good, and Val and I were like, okay, whatever. We really didn't know much about Kyle Larson at the time, and then all these years later, look what's happened.
Yeah, no, that's correct. And since he had mentioned that, I've been on the acquiring Kyle Larson since.
My son's he's really good at picking NASCAR talent when they're coming up. So, I haven't even asked him. He's doing his own thing. He's married, and of course they're going to have a baby now. I'm going to be a grandpa, but I don't get to talk to him as much as I'd like to. I haven't even asked him about Zilisch yet, what he thinks. But anyway.
Now winding down, moving over to the 2020 Topps Chrome Lewis Hamilton card number 1.
Yeah, he's got his hands together. He's rubbing them, going, "Good, good. My evil plan is working." But you see a lot of those Formula One drivers with that kind of pose. Somebody tell me what that's supposed to mean. I see that, I'm like, it makes no sense to me.
And then last but not least, the 2020 Topps Chrome Max Verstappen card number 6 from that initial Topps release.
No stopping, Verstappen. No stopping, Verstappen.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think, which one of these? I think he fell off the ballot. He didn't get enough votes last year, but then he got renominated again. So he's back on the ballot.
He's back.
So maybe one of those guys will make it. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. But those are the 40. You can only select 10 out of the 40. It's a lot harder than you can select up to 10. If you just want to go in there and select 1 or 2, you can, but you can select up to 10.
Yeah, but I'm not saying use another email address. I'm not saying that.
not vote early, vote often, right? Exactly. So
yeah. This is going to be just like the presidential election. Oh,
yeah, there you go. Exactly. So so 1 vote per email address.
So I've already voted. I think Val has already voted as well. And we've been tweeting out the cards that we like and the cards that we have voted for. So pick the ones you like and vote away.
Yep, and then we will have, I guess, the ceremony for the 10. So this is the 3rd class. And you can also look at the first 2 classes, 2024 and 2025, on NasCardRadio under the Racing Card Hall of Fame tab at the top.
Yeah, or you can go to racingcardhof.com and get there straight off.
Okay. That'll work. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Let me just drop this in. We didn't talk about this, but just I always like to update for the redemptions when they expire. So I've added the turn 4, the prism. I got to do the national treasures as well. But basically, select is coming February 16th. So that's the next one up.
Yeah, it'll be here before we know it.
And the reason I post those dates is if you redeem your cards on that date or before, you get full credit. If you do it the next day, you do not get the card. They don't even try to replace it, and you get half points.
Yeah, but we'll do a hashtag right now. Hashtag Panini points suck. They would be great if they had some really cool cards on there that you could get for your redemption points,
Or even silver packs.
or even silver packs.
But they throw them in the national treasure, so.
Or a discount off of products in the Panini store.
Or they should expire in 10 years like Topps does theirs.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, 10 years, or get rid of redemptions, because hashtag redemptions suck.
Indeed, they do.
So, but I'm trying to help everybody realize when those dates are coming up and make sure that everybody has access to those in one handy little place. I know I opened mine one on the last day and hit a redemption. I'm still waiting on that. It was Chase Briscoe. It was a good one. It was a sponsor patch, so we'll see. It still says in process.
Well, I opened mine on the last day. I had no redemptions, but I had 2 1-of-1s in that box. I couldn't believe it.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Time for the NasCard radio. That's not it.
The Spellbound word of the week.
That one.
Yes. There you go.
NasCard radio. Spellbound word of the week.
Yes. So this week's Spellbound word of the week is dun 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 Landscapist. So I know you guys are really wanting to know what Landscapist, the meaning is of Landscapist. So first of all, let's do this.
Landscapist.
There we go. A
Landscapist
is a painter of landscapes.
Okay.
I guess that could be Bob Ross or whoever.
Could it be Bob Ross?
Well, he paints landscapes. Paints landscapes. I guess.
Until next time, I'd like to wish each and every one of you happy painting, God bless, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, so he's a landscapist.
He is a landscapist, but I'm going to use this in a couple of different sentences. NASCAR drivers are landscapists when they do donuts in the grass.
Okay.
And here's another one. And this is a compliment, really. Mike Joy is the landscapist of NASCAR announcers.
That he is.
Yes. So there you go.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Landscapist.
All right. That's all I have. You ready for King's Court? Anything else before we go?
Yeah, I gotta dust off my crown. Hadn't been used in a month.
Yeah, getting back into the swing of things.
No doubt.
You ready, Freddie?
Mm-hmm. Go. Wow, look how long that guy's hair is. Holy smokes. All right. This week's King's Court. Actually not this week. It's this past month. It's been a month since we've been on here.
Wow.
It's gone by quick. But I know some people out there have asked me when we're going to be back, so we're back. But anyway, honorable mention number 1. We're going to start out with this card right here. This is on the 13th of December. 1999 Wheels Flag Chasers, number 2 of 5, Dale Earnhardt. And of course, it's numbered 59 out of 69. They were asking $999.99 for that card. And guess what? Somebody went dun 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 dun. Click.
Yeah,
They
that's
bought that card for $1,000.
authentic race used flag from the 1999 Daytona 500.
That's pretty cool. They'll cut up anything these days, even guardrails. But that's a great card right there.
Stuff from the souvenir trailer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So again, we've talked about this before. The Dale Earnhardt Sr. autograph and race used market is still pretty dang hot. If we could only get new NASCAR cards of him, we would really be in high cotton.
Sure would be.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
All right. Next up, honorable mention number 2. This will be our first one of this year. This was on the 11th of January, 2025 Parkside IndyCar Pacific Kyle Larson Auto 1 of 1. Says it's the product hit. They were asking $1,999.99. And it went for a best offer of $1,000.
Oh, half price.
Yeah. And you know what else? We love gold. Yeah, there you go. It's a gold card. But that's cool looking card right there. And of course it's on card.
It is on card. On card isn't hard.
That's what Press Pass used to say. You've got the t-shirt and I've got the t-shirt.
Yes, sir. Very nice.
Yep, awesome. All right, next we've got honorable mention number 3. I figured I'd do a third honorable mention since we've been gone for so long. This was on the 12th of January, 1987 World of Outlaws, Jeffy Poo. And it's his rookie card from the World of Outlaws. It's card number 52. It's a PSA 10. They were asking $1,500 for this bad boy. Here we go again. Somebody went dun 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 dun. Click. Yep.
Wow.
$1,500 for that. So I'm glad to see that actually, but it's not as high as it was, I don't think, during the pandemic. I think people were paying silly, crazy money during the pandemic, but that's pretty stout.
That is very stout. It's a great card. I mean, look at it. You have the young Chase Elliott, all the stuff. You got the 16-year-old Gordon there with a little pencil mustache.
Yeah, still got the unibrow. He doesn't have his 70s porno stash yet. But
Nope.
That's a cool card, man. I love that card.
Yeah, that's great. Wow.
Okay, so next up is our Joker of the Week. This is on the 30th of December. I love how they say this on this. It says Kyle Busch's son, Brexton Busch, next gen ticket custom card. And it's autographed. It's a 1 of 1. And the autograph was apparently authenticated by Beckett. I guess they have exemplars of Brexton. I had no idea. But they were asking $999.99 for this custom autographed card of little Brexton, which he's really not that little anymore. But it went for a whopping best offer of $700.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was looking. Wow. They beat Panini to it. Wow. The back looks.
That's a nice looking card for a custom card. You have to admit.
Yeah, they got more information on the back than Panini would.
Yeah, he is a young rising star in motorsports, which he is.
Yeah, they did a great job. Wow.
And it's authenticated, slabbed, everything. I wonder if PSA has a exemplar of Brexton yet. We may have to find that out. But yeah, it's a cool card. I love the way it looks. And the green, that's kind of like a cracked ice almost kind of background. I don't know if it's really cracked ice, but Kind of looks like it.
Yeah, no, they did a great job. They totally smoked Panini on this one. Wow.
Yeah, they did. That looks good.
Yeah, it looks great. Wow.
Yeah, so whoever got it, man, I think you did okay. I don't know that I would have paid $700 for Brexton, but that is a really nice looking card.
Yeah, really nice. Okay. I'm
All
not
right.
a big custom guy, but this one was top notch there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's up there with that piggy banks guy that does all the F1 stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so next up is our Jack of the Week. This is on the 2nd of January, 2025 Prism NASCAR Corey Day in the Knights, true 1 of 1 super. You know what it is? It is a super We Love Gold. There you go. Refractor. Yeah, they call it a refractor, but whatever. They were asking $1,499.97. They took a best offer of $900 for that.
Wow.
For Corey Day.
Yeah, maybe we have another good rookie class coming here that it'll bring folks in like Zilisch did last year.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Of course, we always love the gold cards.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have our Queen of the Week. Bum, 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 bum. This is on the 18th of December, 2025 National Treasures NASCAR Racing Haley Deegan White Sparkle Autograph 1 of 1. It's been pulled, everybody, so you can stop buying NT now. But they were asking $995 for that card. And they accepted a best offer of $600 for that.
Wow.
Yeah, the Haley market is alive and well.
So I'm just looking here here's the front. And look at all the verbiage on the back.
This
God,
autograph is guaranteed by Panini America Incorporated.
Brixton has about 10 times as much stuff as that. Wow.
Yeah, I hear things like people don't read the backs of cards and blah, 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 and all these kind of things. I do. And, if I could get a little blurb about maybe put on the back that during her off time, Haley, she touts grills on Instagram or, something.
That's what I was going to say. She sells grills in her spare time.
Anyway, yeah, I know we're ragging on Haley a little bit, but hey. But yeah, that's a cool card, though, you have to admit. And it's actually a different pose than I've seen before. She's holding an energy drink, I think.
Monster, yeah.
Monster, yeah. Got to get that sponsorship in. See, she's touting stuff right there.
Yeah, so if the image on the front, you can't make it out with the cracked ice and all that stuff, you can just check out the back.
Yeah.
Same photo.
Yeah, and she's got stringy hair, too. But anyway.
Okay. All right, let's keep on moving.
Yeah, next up's our King of the Week. And this is on the 15th of December. Look who it is. It's my hero. Richard Petty, 2020 National Treasures, Warren Firesuit Flag, Patch Auto, Platinum 1 of 1. Wow. That is a stunner right there for me. I'm saving up my money for some of those other cards. I would like to have this card. And it went for $2,025 with 63 bids.
That is amazing.
Mr. Petty, I'm saluting you because of your card and your flag.
Right, the embroidery work on that, it's amazing.
Yeah, we don't have that anymore now. It's all cheap silkscreen junk. So, I mean, they're still cool if you get those silkscreen designs on your card, but as far as the overall fire suit, that's what I'm referring to. Is it's cheap. They just don't impress me like they used to back in the good old days. But this card right here is awesome. If you got this card, I am really happy for you, and I'm really jealous as well.
I was just reading the back there about he promised his mother he wouldn't take any money except money from alcohol sponsorship. He purse he kept for over 35 years. And then he also never collected purses for the Bud Pole Award. Competed at the Busch Class only once in 1980.
Yeah, you have to admire him for that.
Yeah.
So, super cool. All right. So next up, Ace of the Week, our 1 of 1. This is on the 28th of December, 2025. National Treasures Racing. Look who it is. Connor Zilisch, Treasured Moment, autograph 1 of 1, rookie card. This card again went out for bidding. $2,550 with 20 bids. Yeah, amazing. That's an incredible card right there, buddy. If he can only live up to the hype. You know, I was listening to NasCar radio, and they were doing bold predictions. And one of the call, actually more than one caller called in, but one caller called in and said, Connor Zilisch is going to win 3 races this year. And I'm like, that's pretty bold.
Wow, yeah.
If you could pull off one, I think that would be astounding. But he may win a race this year. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Hopefully he's not Casey Atwood. And I love Casey Atwood. He just...
It all depends on the equipment. We'll see what they give him. Trackhouse gives him.
Yeah, imagine what Rick Wilson could have done with Jeff Gordon's car. But anyway. So yeah. So that's a cool card. Congrats to whoever got it, man. That's a beauty.
To the buyer and the seller.
Yeah. I know the seller was very happy. And the next one, the seller was very happy, I'm sure, as well. So here we go. Our Royal Flush of the Week. This was on Christmas Day.
Another 101.
Another Connor Zilisch 101. It's Connor Zilisch 2025 NASCAR National Treasures auto autograph. It says 1 of 1 rookie card. And it went out for bidding too. And I want to say this. Kudos to the sellers of the last 2 cards. Actually, the last 3. Just let it roll, you know.
Auction style, yeah.
And let's establish the price. So this card went for $4,300 with 41 bids. Yeah, I'll do it again.
You read my mind, yeah. Wow.
Man. And of course, it's got that JR Motorsports sticker on there. I'll have to admit, I'm not a big fan of that. I wish they would not put it on the autograph and just put it either on the back or somewhere off to the corner or somewhere else. But that's just how they roll with it. But it's still a great card.
Amazing.
It is amazing. I mean, those things have been popping out like popcorn, man.
Yeah. Congrats to the seller and the buyer.
Yeah, no doubt. And I've got my fingers crossed. I honestly want him to do well. I'd love to see him win a race next year. And I'll make my own bold prediction that he will win a race this next year. That's my bold prediction. So there you go. That's last month's King's Court.
All right. All right. Well, that's all I have for the show this week. Anything before we go?
I'll just do a couple. I'll do hashtag it's so shiny. Hashtag Zilly. As we all know, Zoltan or whatever. I'm doing it wrong. Whatever, Zoltan. And of course, our old faithful hashtag. Here we go. Hashtag we love gold. There you go. That's it, man. That's all I got. Glad to be back. Glad to see everybody out there. Make some comments.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments below. And all I have is hashtag redemption suck and hashtag Panini not so instant.
Indeed. And I'm sure a lot of you out there know what we're talking about.
Yeah, 84 days to get a card. But who's counting? Yeah. Anyway. All right, so we're out of here. We will see everybody next week. Until then, have a safe weekend, and we'll catch you next week. We're out of here. Bye.